Hi, my name is Tarabjit Singh and today I'm a counselor. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Karanveer Singh.
How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm also good, thank you. So today we will discuss about firstly we will discuss about confidentiality. Hi Karan, I want to take a moment to explain our confidentiality policy. Everything you share with me is kept to be confidential. So, however, there are few exceptions where I must break confidentiality. First one is that if there is a risk to harm to you or someone else. Apart from this, second one, if there is suspected abuse or neglect of a child or vulnerable adult. And third one is if required by law or court order. Outside of these exceptions, your information remains private and won't be shared without your consent. Do you have any question about this?
No.
Thank you. Now we will start our counseling session. So I am glad you are here with me. And can I ask what made you come to see me today?
Actually, I have been going through some problems and I really want someone to discuss these problems with. And these problems have been causing a lot of problem in my life. So I really want someone to listen to my problems so that I can get rid of these things first.
So can I ask that what's the problem behind it? So what is the main reason?
Actually, I think that I have been addicted to some drugs and I really feel ashamed to be saying all this, but I don't want to waste my life like this, so I really want to change for good.
Okay. So firstly, don't feel ashamed. As can I ask when you first time used drug?
Uh, to be honest, it has been 3 years. I am 33 now, but I was 20 at the time I started using drugs. At that time, I felt like having some fun with my friends and to be cool in front of all my friends and the girls. So, but then it turned out that I was really addicted to using drugs. I didn't really want to be addicted, but still, it became a habit for me. And as I went through my high school phase, uh, that was when I really started doing drugs. And after that, the drug became a source for my relief, for stress and anxiety. And so I didn't really notice when I became addicted to it.
So when you first used drug, you first used drug with whom? Who were your partner? It was your friends. It was your relatives, cousins, or someone else? Because as you know, the when we first use drug, there are someone with us because firstly we don't know how to use the drugs. So with whom you first used drug?
So my high school friends, they motivated me to use drugs. So there are some friends of mine, they are also drug addicts, but they don't want to change themselves. But I'm different from them. I really want to do something in my life. I really want to change my addiction. Firstly, they had motivated me to become so that I could look cool in front of others. But then I didn't even notice when I became addicted to this drugs use. So as I told you that, then I started using drugs to relieve my stress and anxiety, and then eventually it became my habit. And so
Okay. So as you told, you first used drug with the help of your friends. They are your close friends. As they are using drugs now in present. or they left the drugs?
Yeah, they still do, and they also call me whenever they feel like they are missing a person. But I usually try to ignore them. But as a fellow drug addict, I sometimes get involved with them. So
So at present, you sometimes you use drugs, not you are so familiar of using, but sometimes when you are feeling stress, when you feel anxiety and all these, because as you told me that in present you have a lot of stress because of your daily lifestyle habits or studies and all that. So it means sometimes when you feel stress or anxiety, you can you take help of drugs to feel good or cool. Yeah. So now I will ask that how do you feel about drug use?
so first of all, when I started taking drugs, uh, it felt like I was losing some stress, and whenever I had any problem, I used to take drugs to get instant relief from it. So just after taking drugs, I felt like I am somewhere in sky. So it feels like you are not on earth anymore. You are like in some other dimension. So and that's how you feel when you take drugs. So eventually these are the things that get you addicted. So yeah.
So as we know that when we use drugs, we feel like that we are the only one in this earth, that no one is powerful than us. But as you know, drugs addiction is so bad. But I am so happy that you have told me that you addicted, you accepted that you have addiction of drugs. So do you think that drugs addiction is a problem in your life in future and all that?
Yes, of course. Only the person who wants to change themselves accepts that they are addicted to drugs. So I want to change my life. I don't want to waste my life like this. You only get to live once in your lifetime. So it's better if you use it in a right way. If you use it to make your parents proud and to get a good life to yourself and your family, because now or later you are going to have your own family, right? You have to support your
Yeah.
family. So that are the things that I thought about, and so I decided to come to you so that I could talk to someone and ask for a cure to my disease. Addiction is a disease,
Yeah.
so unless you get a cure for your disease, it's not nothing is gonna change. So I had heard somewhere that precautions are better than cure.
Yeah.
So before I get addicted more and more, before I get a disease, some incurable disease, I should try to get some precautions and leave my addiction behind, move ahead in my life.
As if I talk about this, you are here for counseling session, and this is your best decision of stopping this addiction, because while doing counselings, we improve our habit day by day. So day by day, you will neglect addiction of drug. So this is your best decision of your life, because as when we use drugs, we are just wasting our life, we are spoiling our life, because addiction is addiction is something like that. Just we can die if we have addiction of drugs. So you came here and you are doing counseling sessions, and no, it's my duty, it's my responsibility, and I hope I will do this, that day by day you will neglect this addiction. So another one is that, can I ask you that can you tell me about the last time you stopped using drug? Because as you told me that you are using drugs, you are not familiar of using drugs. some days you are using drugs when you feel stress and all that. So at last time when you use drug?
So to be exact, I used drug last week only. I was really having a bad day at that time, and to be honest with you, I have even lost my job due to drug usage. I used to skip my work, and even before going to work, I used to use some drugs. So sometimes I used to sleep at work, and sometimes I used to yell at my co-workers or my friends that I had made during work time. So last week, as I told you last week, I was really having a bad day. I had a serious fight with my friend, so I didn't have any solution to cope with that situation. So I felt like having some drugs at that time. And as you know, when you use drugs, you feel like having more and more of it.
Yeah.
So I tried to shake it off, but still I couldn't.
There are a lot of other ways, like we can chant prayers, we can do meditation, we can play outdoor games like soccer, cricket. Apart from this, we can play indoor games like wrestling, boxing, volleyball, basketball. So if we can do all these activities, we can be physically and mentally strong. So if we will be mentally strong, then it will be helpful for us to get rid of addiction of drugs, because someone who will addict of drugs it is mentally weak, because so if while playing all these games and by chanting prayers and by doing meditations and all that, spending time with family members, spending time with loved ones, this all thing help us to be mentally strong. So I hope these ideas will help you in future, and if you will spend time with your family and do all these activities, you will be mentally and as well as physically strong. So if you will be mentally strong, then it will be very easy for you to get rid of addiction. So these are the benefits of doing counseling. You got to know how to cure your problem, how to get rid of from your problem. So another one is that just take an example. If the ideas that I told you, if you implement these ideas in future, so how did these ideas go for you? That these ideas will be helpful for you in future if you implement it. What's your opinion behind it?
Yes, you are totally right about doing physical activities and going out with friends and all, so that I can get distracted from using drugs. But the thing is that drug is a source of easy dopamine. So for doing physical activities, going to gym and all, you need to take initiative yourself to first make up your mind and then go to show up at gym and started working out, doing hard work. But using drug is like just taking a sip of wine or whatever drug you are using, and you just get the same results. You get to release your dopamine in a very easy way. So that is the thing that is what causes people to get addicted to drugs rather than using physical activities like playing games and all. But you are totally right about it, and I will definitely try to change my ways of feeling better, and I will motivate myself to go to gym and doing doing physical activities like running, jogging, and doing other activities like push-ups and all, so that I can do some better, have some better ways to.
So, is this your first counseling session in your life about addiction, regarding addiction or drug?
I have had one or two more sessions, but I think the session with you
Is helpful for you.
is so far the best so far.
So, who motivated you to do a counseling session with me?
So there is a really good friend of mine, and he has helped me a lot to get over my addiction for drugs. He is a very kind-hearted and a generous person. He has helped me a lot to do a lot of stuff in my life, and I have been indebted to him so for helping me out for all these years. He is a person who provides for his family, who really works hard and lives a genuine and honest life. So after looking at the way he lives his life, I have been trying to change my life as well. And he also motivates me to leave my addiction behind and choose the right path in life, because as I said it before, you get to live only once, so why not live a happy life and try to make others around you happy, and make them feel like they are safe and sound around you, because as a drug addict I have experienced that the people around me are not really happy to see me, or they feel like they feel a really discomfort after looking at me. So that is the main reason I wanted to change my life, and also he recommended me to come to you. So at last I would like to have my friend. I would like to thank my friend.
So, from when you know this friend? How much time? From which class, or from when you know your friend?
I have known him for a long time now. He has been with me since my first grade, and we have been in the same class. So in high school also, we had same class. So, but I got involved into a group of some bad students in our class. So that's how I got addicted to drugs. But he, as I told you, he is a very honest person. He didn't get involved with them at all, so that's why he is saved. But now that I have thought of changing my life, he has been helping me a lot. So thanks to him.
Yeah. So at last, I want to ask your opinion. Have you learned anything from this session?
Yes, I have learned a lot from you, and thank you so much for listening me out. I really needed a person to really listen to me, and you have been really patient, and you have listened to all my stories and all, and for that I would like to really thank you.
So I hope that in future we have some more counseling sessions, and thank you so much for giving your time. Thank you.